Yo, what's going on guys? Gomes here back again on the MLB The Show 18 Diamond Dynasty, and do I have a tip for you MLB The Show rookies or people just looking to get their team right early on? Of course, it isn't easy to get a good team. Nobody's gonna have I guess you can have a God Squad day one, but that's if you spend like $500 to $1,000 on the game. But today we're going to be looking at how to get pretty good players that are going to help you get W's and are going to help you get better players down the road. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's Conquest. Conquest has been here since MLB The Show 16. The rewards were kind of ass then. Last year they got a lot better. They started rewarding diamond, gold cards that actually were really good. They had like a 93 Curtis Granderson last year. One of my favorite cards to use. He was so good, hit a lot of clutch bombs for me. But let's go ahead and look into Conquest mode. Now you see it's a map of the United States and you have every single team. You have the Twins, the Brewers, the Blue Jays, the trash Yankees, and you know, my Astros. And then there's you. This is me. I don't have a logo, so it's easy to tell who this is me. I have 14 guys right here. Now basically the entire goal of Conquest is you're trying to take over the entire map of the United States, pretty much. Take over every single hexagon you see, and what you try to do mainly is take over these things called strongholds, which you'll see wherever there's a logo. Right now we have a large fan distribution, which is really what you want to do. Now, you don't have to play every single game. In fact, I strongly encourage you don't if you want to get this done pretty quick, because Conquest can go pretty fast as long as you don't play every game and really limit it to just playing stronghold games, which you cannot simulate. So I have such a large fan distribution built up, 13-3, that I can play on rookie. It's gonna be easy. I can watch Netflix or I can watch a GomesDaLegend video. You know, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, and it's just super easy that way. Do not play every single game because just simulate it, because let's say once I have this built up, now I don't even have a lot of fans right now. This is kind of like the hard part actually. When it starts getting super easy is when you have fans built up, you have some strongholds, then you can just mow right through the entire thing. You can make like 30 moves a turn and it gets super easy, and you could probably get this done within a couple of days. It doesn't take that long, so you just play a game, you get a stronghold. Rewards are set by division, so once I get the entire AL Central, the Twins, the Tigers, the White Sox, the Indians, and the Royals, then that's done, and that's for every single division. And once you complete this whole thing, you also do get some packs, I believe, too. Let's go ahead and look at all the rewards. Now, I looked at these already, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't show all of them, but I will show you what it will show. First of all, we have an 80 overall Joaquin Benoit, and this card looks pretty good, especially for like an early on reliever. This is going to be a very solid card for your team. 85 hits per 9, 93 K per 9. You really can't go wrong. That is a really solid card. 91 break as well, and he throws 95 fastball. That's going to be pretty good right away to have in the game. Relievers are such an important part of Diamond Dynasty because really, you don't know what starter you're going to have in. I would much rather have a much better bullpen and kind of average starting rotation. Next, we have an 81 overall Adrian Gonzalez, and now this card doesn't have that much power, but he has really good contact. 85 and 90 contact is very good. And he has some power, 65 and 57, that's not too bad. And he's actually a pretty good fielding first baseman, which does actually matter. You make a lot of errors this year. I've experienced it a little bit, and I hear a lot of people on Twitter are talking about that as well. Next, we got this 81 overall Ron Guidry with 108 stamina. Of course, stats can go over 125 this year. He's got a fastball, slider, two-seam, curveball, changeup. Not bad pitch mix. 88 walk sprint, so he should be pretty accurate. That card's nothing too crazy. Next, we have this 83 Ian Desmond, who looks pretty good. Desmond cards usually play pretty good. 79 and 86 contact. That's really solid, especially for a shortstop. You don't really have that many good hitting shortstops, especially right away on the game, except for like the 99 Cal Ripken Jr., which you won't be able to get for a long time, and it's going to be hard to get no matter what. He's got 65 and 77 power, definitely very serviceable for a shortstop. 79 arm strength isn't too bad for a shortstop, especially week 1. And 71 speed, also really solid, and it's going to help you out a lot. Now we have an 84 overall starting pitcher, Gold, Marco Estrada. 81 stamina, 87 K per 9, 80 watts per 9, 88 break, that's pretty good. He's got a cutter. Cutters are one of my favorite pitches on the game. Cutter's probably the best fastball. Cutter and sinker. Fastballs, you want movement. That's the main thing. Four-seamers are good if they have a lot of velo, but if you don't have a lot of velocity on your pitches and they can't break, you're going to get smacked. So you really want one of the two, either break or velocity. Obviously, you'd rather have both, but you want one or the other, otherwise it's going to get bad. Next, we have this Jim Edmonds, and actually I'm really excited to get this card because Jim Edmonds cards always play really good because he has really good fielding and he usually has some pop on that bat too. 79 and 81 contact, pretty much 80 aside, really good. 84 power versus right is really good. He's going to be kind of a lefty slugger. Vision and power versus left are decent. But he can play the entire outfield as well as first base, which is very important because this year you can't just stick anybody at first base. So that's actually going to be really important. And of course, he has really good fielding, 88 fielding as well as 84 reaction. And reaction and fielding actually play a good part of getting range. It's not so much his 63 speed. His reaction will make a lot of a difference in the outfield, trust me. As well as an 80 arm. That is a very solid card. But then we see an NL player, an AL player, as well as this MLB player. Now, since these last two are both 84 overall golds and the threshold for Diamond this year is 85, I'd almost bet anything in the world that these both are going to be Diamond players. Okay, these are Conquest packs. So those will probably be like 85, 86-ish Diamonds, which we don't know what they are going to be yet. I don't think anybody's completed Conquest yet, but as soon as I find out, I'll probably let you guys know. But these are going to be Diamond players, positive on that. And then this MLB player, it's not going to be like a 90s diamond, but it's probably going to be like a 88, 87 overall diamond, which should really help out your team. I'm sure a lot of you guys don't have any diamonds on your team right now, so that would be a major glow up to your team. Trust me, it definitely would be for mine. And you just see these like missions dominate the NL Central, dominate the NL West, stuff like that. There are a couple hidden missions that I think once you like kind of take over every single team, those will pop up. They should be pretty okay, they actually show up right here. AL East, he was a starter, so I'm pretty sure once you like complete the AL East, these will kind of unlock, and you probably have to do some sort of stats with them. It shouldn't take too long, kind of like last year's format if you remember that. But then we have this Conquest Extreme, which I don't know what it is. We didn't have anything like this last year. First, you have to complete Conquest Part 1, so pretty much I'm positive nobody's done this yet. So we don't really know what's here. We have a mystery gold player, 2 mystery gold players, 2 mystery diamonds, and 2 mystery high diamonds. Now, I don't know what they classify as high diamond this year because it starts as 85. I know, well, actually, I don't know because we don't know if this is going to be like a long time to complete or what. But I wouldn't imagine these would be any more than like a 90 overall diamond. I can't see in Conquest, like day one pretty much, them giving out anything more than like a 90 overall. But don't make that sound like it's bad. A 90 overall is going to be very, very good. Hell, Jose Altuve is a 91 overall. Trout's only a 93. A 90 overall is going to be insanely good, especially week 1 of this game. But that is pretty much like that's Conquest, more or less. I hope it really made sense. And just to touch on this one more, do not play all games, only play stronghold games, otherwise simulate all of them. And make sure you travel in clusters. Don't do what I call pipelines, which is just like making a line, because once you do that, you can't add in reinforcements and you're pretty much gonna screw yourself over. I made that mistake the first time I did Conquest, and trust me, it took a lot longer than it should have. But Conquest is really pretty straightforward, pretty simple, and you get a lot of good rewards from it. If you guys have completed it, let me know, as well as help out the other viewers. What are the cards that you get from it? Very interested. The 3 mystery players, as well as the Extreme Conquest. But I hope this video did help you guys out. Very, very excited to bring you guys a long season of MLB The Show 18 Diamond Dynasty content. Make sure to leave a like down below on this video if this did help you and you did enjoy. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Gomes out, yeah.